Check, check, check. So it doesn't run out of battery while we're gone away from it. Cool, I think we're good. Oh, it's sunny today, very sunny. That's okay though. We will take it sunny. Unfortunate part is this time of the year. Oh boy. What? It's frosty underneath this thing? How did it get under there? That's interesting. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. There's frost underneath that. Weird. Huh. How did that happen? Huh. Interesting. When the sun is out and there's blue sky, that typically means that it's cold outside here in Minnesota. In the winter time, especially cold. Our coldest days of the year are when it's like this out here. Well, we got some nice light for the stream, so I figure I might as well come out here and gotta get some processing done, so it's a good bit of exercise anyways. Don't go nuts sitting inside all day today. Although we went out and got some Went out to Duluth Trading Company. I don't know if anybody has any of those near them or not. I'm honestly not really sure how big of a company that is, but we got one just down the road, so we went over there. Everything was half off. Man, I tell you what, if you want some rugged stuff, that's the place to go. I'm trying to figure out where to set this up at today. I'm going to be processing wood over here. And this is where the wood pile was once at. So, dang, I just realized I forgot to bring down the, what's that thing called? Rake. Forgot to bring down the rake with me there. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Fingers are cold. Fingers are cold, that's for sure. Yeah. Not gonna have a fire today, but fingers are cold. I do have the heated socks on. I got the saw down here. Got the saw. I got the ear protection for the saw. So if we have to cut anything up, we can do that. I do have a really big, long piece of wood just over here. Actually, I'll show you that here. A second. Let me move this over here so you guys can see that. Got this great big long piece of wood here. This thing is perfect for, it's basically straight. So I think my plan is to either buy or hopefully just rent a chainsaw mill apparatus. Have you ever seen one of those? And you can mill that like a log mill out here in the wilderness like this. It's not a very big piece, but if I get like a couple boards out of it, I can at least slap together some sort of table. I've always kind of wanted to do that with the wood that I take from back here. It's not necessarily the best kind of wood ever, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing, right? It's kind of my idea, at least. And it's free to me, and it's, you know, it's from the space that our camp is at, so I think that's pretty cool. All right, well, let me just kind of just point this down a little bit. It's gonna be like, I don't need to have like a ton of the sky in this photo of us here. It's not like we're taking like a photo or anything. Let me just adjust the tripod here slightly so that it doesn't tip over. That would be unpleasant for everybody. Okay, there we go. You know what? Actually, I think I can probably just bring it closer. I don't need to keep you guys at like arm's length, but you can be right here. I think this will be fine. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Okay. Let me just check on the screen, make sure it's actually still going before we get going with this. As you can see, I'm all bundled up today. Oh, I gotta turn that down. Okay, yeah, we're all bundled up here today. We're still going. Going strong, it looks like. So, I'm gonna get to it. It's a bit nippy out here today. Bit nippy, quite cold. I think it said it was -2 when I woke up this morning, so it's probably even colder than that. It's kind of early in the season for it to be that cold, but it is what it is. Let me get my splitting log over here, or a stump, or whatever you want to call it. Ugh. So just a small piece of wood that I can put other wood on and split from there. This will be a good spot for it though. Should be pretty flat here with this thing. Yep, that's pretty good. Get the kindling cracker out of the way for now. Alright, I suspect that I'm gonna get pretty hot pretty quick, so I might have made a mistake in wearing all this extra clothing, but we will see. Swinging this axe around is kind of heavy. Definitely get a workout. I don't really want to wreck my saw with a flying piece of wood, so I'm just gonna stick this over here. And out of the way, probably. I gotta devise some sort of way of stacking up the wood inside of the shelter here too. Thinking I'm gonna put a maybe like a couple pieces down on the ground to kind of keep it up a little bit. Maybe over here. This is kind of like a lower spot. I don't know, or over, not really sure. It's kind of unfortunate that I didn't spend more time kind of leveling out the space under here before I made it. There's always next year, but I think this year we're kind of a little bit beyond the ability to just like work that ground unless I get a hot stove in there or a hot wood stove in here, and then kind of maybe be able to dry out the ground a little bit, or not dry out, but like kind of thaw the ground a little bit. We'll see what happens. Still got to figure out what we're doing with that space. That whole thing might just be for firewood and utilities anyways. So I might just put firewood everywhere in there and call it good. I'm not really 100% sure. Don't want to be slipping. That's the problem with this spot over here. I got a ton of little clippings and stuff from the wood pile that was here before. I'm gonna get this hat off already. That thing is hot. That's something I don't usually take out until we get into the negatives, but we were in the negatives, so definitely don't want to be cold. I don't want to be sweating my balls off either. All right. The thing is, Luke got like the cheapest wood stove that you can buy on Amazon, so I don't really fully know how big of pieces we're going to be able to fit in there. So I've cut most of these pretty small. I really hope I don't have to cut them even smaller. Although I have a bad feeling that I'm going to have to. I don't even know if like half of this stuff's going to be able to fit in there, or how small I'm going to have to go with the pieces. And who knows, maybe if it's too small, we might just bite the bullet and get like a bigger wood stove. But we'll see what happens, I guess. You don't know until you try it. Fuck me, that hurt. Didn't hurt as much as it could hurt, but that still hurts. It still hurts even with the protection. That's what you get when you get slightly distracted in your lift. Alright. I don't really know where I'm going to pile this for now. Maybe I don't know. Probably just pile it up over here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it right next to the other pile. And we'll just have a... Oh, somehow managed to hit my head on that log. Or this tree here. There's a slight little lip out on it, and I just donked my head on it. Give me the opportunity to donk my head on something, I guarantee you I almost will always do it. That should be deep enough. I'll tell you already, this jacket's coming off soon. It'll be way too hot for this thing. I was debating whether or not I was going to wear this or the other one. The thing with this one is I can technically take it apart. it's two separate layers, so you know you can kind of convert it into just a shell or just the piece above it, or just the insulation, I guess. Damn, I hate it when you swing it down and it goes into the dirt. Man, this one doesn't want to split right. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's how I'm swinging. I'm not really 100% sure. I wish I knew how big these pieces had to be too. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Whatever. That one's fine. I'm not doing that anymore. I think I might just use the kindling cracker for like when I'm about to use the wood, if I have to make it smaller, I guess. I'm just gonna make them small enough to go in the kindling cracker, which, if you're not familiar, kindling cracker is this device right here, which is basically like, oh, here, let me put this down here. Basically just a saw blade on here, and then it's got those little grooves that go out to the side, and it splits it going out that way. It makes it pretty easy. You can just bang on it. This little round thing is like a guide. It guides it down. There's a couple different notches down below here too, so you can move it down or up if you'd like. I got it in the middle. Seems to work best there for me. Yeah, and it just sits on the ground, and you can just make like tiny pieces or any size piece that you want. So you can just take like you know, a normal size firewood piece and split firewood piece and make it into smaller, more kindling size pieces. Fuck me, I did it again. Keep doing it again. I gotta stop doing that. Something with this this coat just feels weird. There's a lot of extra weight on this coat, so it's kind of making my swing a little bit weird. That's what's going on. At least that's what I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. Got our little log stack over here going on. This thing's already moved on me. That's what's going on here. Let's see. I'm gonna get this thing flat. Maybe that would be better. Right. I don't even know if I want to mess with that one. That was a bit worse for wear. I don't even know if you can split that. We'll try, I guess. Yeah, sort of worked. Didn't really, but we got some pieces out of it. Consider that a win. Won't be able to do it again. Let's see if we can get it to stand up long enough. I got a little piece off of it, not much. I don't know if it's worth it anyway. I want to get it down the middle here. Basically right there, but with more power. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Cool. Salvaged a piece, I guess. I don't know if I'm missing it or if they're just splitting weird. They might just be splitting weird. What am I? Jeez, It's one of these things again. This barbed wire. I gotta throw this up in the stack of barbed wire, which I really should make a run of. Get that stuff out of here. Oh. I feel like a lumberjack today. Oh. These sides open, they are open. Whew. I'm just worried that as soon as I take this thing off, I'm gonna be too cold. It's like, I think it said it was 20 degrees on the thermometer, temperature reader, digital thermometer thing. If anyone's got a recommendation for a better digital thermometer, preferably one that I can just turn on and off, let me know. I'd like to be able to put one on these streams here so you can see how warm or cold it is. Okay. Try it again. Give it some more swing this time. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shed a layer. Way too toasty. Also, I'm gonna just take off these chaps. Whew, they are constricting in all the wrong places right now. I had a big lunch. I think we can all agree that we probably ate a little bit too much yesterday. And are potentially mildly regretting those decisions today. I know I am. Man, it's really hard to undo clips with gloves on. Oh, I feel so much better. So free. Those things are nice though. They'll save your leg from that chainsaw in case you accidentally thwack yourself with that. It'll do a number to your chainsaw, but at least your leg will be intact. Basically cut all of this yesterday out of the wood back here. And I chopped up some of the bigger pieces that were in the way. Like this one I think is going to be a little bit too long still. Probably cut this one too long. Our little splitting log has moved on me again. What's going on with that? I think this one might be too big. one might be a little too big for me to split. This stupid log underneath here keeps it moving. I think that one's gonna be too long for pieces anyways. Probably be better off chopping that one in like two. What I did that for. This isn't gonna stay still. I don't know if it will or not. Gotta work with smaller pieces here. Shit. Fuck. Really dug it into the dirt that time. I didn't even hit it right. I hit it on the side there. Jesus. There we go. We're gonna stop slamming it into this, because I gotta put stuff back up on there. The temptation is to just throw the axe back into the maul back into that log there, but I have to split that one again. I think it's gonna fit in the kindling cracker if I don't do that. Probably should just stack these after I'm done into the shack. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, probably should just do that. That would make sense after all. Okay, well, yeah, I'll take you guys over here. Why not? Might as well. Let's go for a little field trip, shall we? I don't think I've ever shown you guys the inside of this thing yet. Hang on. Let me lower this. Oh yeah, here's the inside of the shelter. You can see obviously there's holes over there on that side. There's some holes on this side as well. But I started filling up the leaves over there. And yeah, you can see like, I can put all our stuff in here, and it's kind of cool looking out from in here too. Maybe I should just put the camera back in here. Maybe that's the place that I should put this thing. Let's see, if I put this down a notch, probably should be fine. Got it on a tripod. Probably not gonna like me doing that. Sorry, I switched around the gimbal position here. Hang on. That might be too bad. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of washed out, isn't it? Well, okay. I tried. We'll go back out here. I got this problem though. Just put these back down. Oh, I tried to do something cool, and may have regretted that, but pretty quickly after that, I gotta find a spot for this. There. Am I gonna put you over here, maybe? Nah. This actually might just be the best spot over here where I had you before. Sorry to keep moving you. Got the sun to deal with today, too. It's a whole bunch of things. A filmmaker's nightmare. I was shot. I can't see crap on this thing. There you go. That'll be fine for the short period of time that I'm doing this. Whew. Man, I'm toasty though. I have to shed a layer. I'm probably gonna have to keep putting it off, taking it off, putting it back on type of thing, but I am so hot in that thing though. Holy cow. It's gonna be hard to get these off. They're gonna want to stick to my hands. Hang on, stay there. When your hands are sweaty, these things are impossible to get off, which is just about every time. Oh, you're trying to get them off. I hate that. I hate that so much. Wish that they just made it out of a different material. But, they're warm though. The heck was that? Somebody's trying to get their dog. Sounds so close. They're not very close, but it sounds really close. I think anyways. Maybe they are. I don't see him. I think he's just yelling. That'll work. That's a lot better. Oh, it was way too hot. You know, a lot of people let their dogs off their leash down here. Boy, there's a lot of stuff down here for dogs to chase, and there's no fences. And there's a long ways of just woods. It's basically like any woods. You know, if you don't have a shock collar or something on your dog, you're in for a bad day. I've experienced that. My dog will just dart. He'll be fine, he'll be fine, he'll be fine, and then as soon as he sees a deer, he's gone. Gone for like forever, feels like. That is not a fun feeling. I'm sure other people have experienced that too, but man, that's one of the worst feelings in my life. Just your dog running away, just watching him run. I don't really know where I'm gonna put this. Maybe I do put it down there since it's like kind of an awkward space. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe not though. Maybe I just put it in the middle here. Yeah, that's what the play is. I'll just put it right here. Yeah, that'll work. I'll just put this stuff over here. Oh shoot, there's water in there. That might have been a mistake. Leaving that down here. I was thinking about staying out here tonight, but with the hot tent coming in so soon, I don't think I'm going to. I don't really see a reason to, I guess. I guess I'm going to just pull this up. I don't know why I even have it down, to be honest. It was mostly to control the mud, but since, I don't know, there's like ice under there now. Damn. I really gotta get this tarp out of here and bring this back up. I should just do that today. Just for the hammocks. Or I should take down that other one too and do the same with it. Get them out of here. It's not getting any warmer anytime soon. Definitely not. Alright. I really wish I had someone who could just follow me around with the camera while I'm doing this. So it's not as boring for you guys to watch. But I can't realistically just bring you everywhere I go. I think it would just disconnect on me, probably. Speaking of disconnecting, knock on a tree. Because, no, we're still going. Okay, good. Yesterday, it just decided to turn itself off, the whole camera. I don't really know why. Maybe it got too cold or something. I'm not 100% sure. It didn't tell me anything. I just noticed that it was off. Or really, I didn't even notice it was off. I noticed that the microphone was acting as if it was not connected to anything. It was flashing at me. I looked up and sure enough, the camera's off. That's a little annoying when you're in the middle of a live stream and it just kills it. The unfortunate part with the live stream too is that if it's just not receiving a signal for a certain amount of time, it'll just like kill your stream and you'll have to start a new one. So all the work that you did gathering an audience on that stream, they're all just gone. You got to do it all again. Kind of unfortunate. Sometimes you'll have a couple hundred people just chilling out, seeing what's up, watching the action. Alright, I kind of want a better log than this thing for splitting, but I don't really have any options. Other than that like really big honking one. I don't really want to use that. So I'll just bring this over here. This was working over here anyways. So we might as well just use it here, I guess. How did I have this? Like this? I must have had it like that before. Probably can find like where it was specifically. Moving it around a little bit. Those like freaking mushroom things on it. Definitely don't want my dog eating those. I don't know what they are, but I don't want my dog eating them. And I'm assuming if I give him the opportunity to do so, he probably will try and eat it. Okay. Let's get back to the action. Are we in frame? We are in frame. Look at that. Hopefully it's not being washed out too much by the sun. We should just make a better log for splitting logs on. But, oh well. I have to go harder than that. Jesus. It wants to come apart. It's broken on the top and the bottom there. Might actually just be able to push it apart. Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Can I break off a couple more pieces? We'll see. Not there. Okay, well, I kind of split off that piece. There we go. Very nice. I'm not sure. Let me look at that kindling cracker and see how small we gotta be. I think it's gotta be even tinier than that. Well, let's give that a shot, I guess. Let's try it with a hatchet. Will this be fine? I have a feeling it's gonna get caught. Oh, this sort of works. Makes nice little pieces. I think the cool part about that is that, like, if you got someone who's not able to, like, swing the axe as good, they could probably do the kindling cracker, so you can still divide and conquer, you know? Or you can take a break. It's much easier to do this than it is swing that axe. Much easier. Then you can get little nice kindling pieces like that that you wouldn't be able to do with your big splitting axe. So obviously I'm not like trying to make those right now though, but I want to make pieces that can fit in here for later. Yeah, so like that piece will fit. So that's good to know. This piece will not fit. This one's got to go further down. What? I hit it. Wanted to split. There we go. Alright. I think I'm just going to leave them here so I can process through some quicker. Still kind of trying to figure out what the best way of doing it is. The most efficient way, I guess. I don't know if there is one. Those small pieces don't really work. Especially when they got a knot right on the edge of them. This one's basically already splitting itself. Look at that. Got like 4 pieces out of it. That wind when it blows. Boy, that's mighty chilly. Alright, looks like I just gotta do this last little piece here and this one will be done. Maybe. That piece might be a little bit big still. We'll try and smack that one down. Ew. It's so satisfying. It's kind of like cleaning. A lot of people probably disagree with me on that one. But I find cleaning to be one of those satisfying things that you can do. Something goes from being dirty to being clean, and you can see the change. Just like that. Keep thinking I'm hearing somebody down there. It might be. This piece isn't even worth doing this on. Probably just burn that one as is. Oops. Stick in there. God damn it. Just trying to get this to stick in the log. Oops. I don't know. Why am I struggling? There we go. You gotta get it in like the top bit. You can't just do like a middle way down. This piece is like rather hollow on the inside. I'd like to split that one down further, but I don't know if it's worth it. Accuracy's starting to go up with this thing. I used to not be very good at splitting. Oh, fuck yeah, I would do that all the time. Just like overswing, smack the bar. Especially on like just a traditional axe. If you hit that bar, man, that hurts. But this one's got some sort of cushion material here that I might have just completely destroyed, but keep thinking that piece is the one I want next, but it's not. Every time I strike the dirt with this thing, I think back to when I first learned how to like properly use a chainsaw. Because I never really was initially taught how to use a chainsaw. I was just given a chainsaw and told to go to town with it. So, as most people do, they just start doing what they've seen on TV or whatnot. Or at like the state fair or something, you know, like, or a lumberjack show type of thing. You don't really know what you're doing type of thing. And I was hitting the dirt all the time, wondering why my saw wouldn't cut. Super frustrated all the time. And I remember one of the guys, so I worked at a tree service, one of the guys that would climb told me once, the best thing you can do is keep your saw blade out of the dirt. Keep all your stuff out of the dirt. That's the quickest way to de-sharpen anything. So if you just keep it out of the dirt, I mean, ultimately you're gonna want to sharpen it, just even if you miss the dirt all the time. But you know, it's gonna like dull out your blade the fastest out of anything you could do. Well, that or rocks, I guess. Rocks will do it too, but there's little rocks and stuff mixed in with the dirt, so that'll dull out your blade like almost immediately. I can, after doing that now, when I was cutting all this stuff out last year, I could tell immediately if I hit the dirt and tried to keep going, or I was like cutting out like a rotten log that had like a bunch of like broken down dirt material in it or something. I could tell, like as soon as you'd cut into that, it would just, everything would slow down. You're better off just stopping and sharpening your blade again. Part of me wonders if it's even worth keep going to town on it when it's stuck in there like that. Well, guess that answers that. Can work, sorta. Let's see if we can get another. One of these days it's gonna split entirely. Like 3 slices out of it. There we go. I'll just move this one down just a little bit. Perfect. Whew. Not the quickest one in the jungle of log splitters, but I'm not doing it every day, so some people are splitting constantly. My other log below keeps moving. There we go. Man, that's satisfying when it cuts exactly how you were expecting it to. The small things. Yeah, I knew that one was gonna go easy. This one's got a big old hollowed out bit in the center of it. Kind of neat. I like just looking at the inside of wood after you cut it and see where it splits down and see what was going on the inside. Kind of interesting. Ouch. Get my back workout in, that's for sure. Yeah, I probably should split it once more. Just like that. Once you get that initial split in, makes it a lot easier to work with. There we go. Yeah. Why do I even have that over there? It's another one of those wonky bits. Not worth even trying. Center this thing again. I don't know how to get it to stay still, but it's definitely not staying still at all. It keeps twisting on me. I think it's that though, I probably just gotta get it a better piece, heavier piece maybe. Nice dry wood. Splits so easily. I had a feeling that was gonna do that. Worthless, whatever. Just pulled off the bark on that one, except for that little bit. I gotta do this bit still. Heyo. Very nice. Love it. Probably couldn't do this all day, every day. But it is a nice little reprieve from some of the usual things that we're doing down here. It's nice to just kind of split up the day a little bit. Not always just building a shelter. Or having a fire. We have a lot of fires. Kind of got to spruce it up a little bit, you know? Probably one more thwack. Perfect, that's exactly where I was trying to put it too. Right down center. Love it when it does what you think it's going to do. I don't even know why I stacked up some of these pieces in here. They're just awful. There's no way I'm making like this. What am I doing? What was I thinking? Messing with these. Get those out of here. This one might be too big too. Or just like too janky right now. Probably might have to just recut it. Let's see. Can I get it to stay up at all? Well, let's give it a shot. Hey, I did it. Didn't think I could do it, but I did it. Cool. That one I'm almost sure is going to be too long for that wood stove. We're making pretty quick work here. There we go. Yeah. You gotta just cut that piece out. Oh, hey, there we go. That makes that easy. Oh, that over there, I don't want that piece. Might get some of this out of here so I can work in here again. Let's see. I'll split this up here. Might be able to. This stuff's kind of, this is that buckthorn crap. Hey, did it. I did it. Oh, that's crap wood right there. If I can get that off of there. Or if I can hit that just right and get that off of there. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, heck yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Bad. Get the fur hat. It's a faux fur hat. It's not actually a fur hat, but it's a more or less warm. I've had it for eons. It's not for fashion, it's definitely for warmth. But it is kind of a cool looking hat. Not many other people have a weird looking hat like that. It's not very functional when it's windy though. Gotta get one with a strap. A trapper's hat. I don't even know if this thing's worth it. I don't even think I can split that. Might just have to cut that one even more if I'm gonna do anything with it. It's kind of a bad piece. Let's see, let me just bring some logs over here. To chop. Oh, here's a piece that I left over there yesterday. I don't know if I can do anything with this one either. What is inside of this one? I think it's just the wood, but man, it looks weird. I don't think I'm splitting this one. I gotta cut this one up. Let's see, is this thing still on? These batteries drain a lot faster in this cold weather. So I gotta be kind of careful about that. Bring this piece up there, guys. Oh, that's a heavy piece. Oh yeah, so we got a hot tent, so it's coming on the way. Damn near $1,000 for a hot tent. Stuff's expensive. You want nice things, you know? Especially with a hot tent. Don't necessarily want to have to replace it every year, so got a nice one with a good return policy just in case it's crap, you know? Some of the other places like Kodiak Canvas, I don't really know what their return policy is. It's kind of hard to take a risk like that when something's that expensive, you know. You need some more force than that. Let me try it this way. Don't tip over, please. That piece might have to wait a little bit longer before we can do anything with that. But damn, that's hard. That's a hard piece. I mean, well, it's coming, it's splitting down there. And just keep going at it, I guess. I'm feeling if I can get that piece off on the side there, then the rest of it will go. I'll try for that. Stupid log. My bottom log keeps falling. Or my stand, or whatever you want to call it, the stand piece. It's moving on me. Frustrating. I don't know if I can get that out or not. Maybe if I flip it over it'll work. Sometimes just hitting it in a different way will do it too. It's starting to split. It wants to. Let's try it on this side. That's basically where that split's gone. I don't know how far it's going back though. Is it even worth it if it's not going to split this much? After all that? Probably not. It's going. Now it's going. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's just split down the side here. Not there. That's not the spot. Yep. Come on. You know you want to. Split. Just do it already. A big old notch in it now. There we go. Persistence is key. Yeah, that was a tough piece of wood. Shit. How can I do the rest of this bit now that I got that one little piece off? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's coming. Coming apart. Piece by piece. It's just gonna make me work for it. It sounded like a split to me. Man, that is some trash wood. Doesn't want to split. I don't know if it's trash, but doesn't want to split. Hard to work with. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Caught the edge of that. Just twirled it. Now we're making progress. Heck yeah. I was about ready to give up on this piece. There we go. Can that fit in there if I can? Yep. Not monkeying with that anymore. Whew. That made me work for it. Still got this half of it, unfortunately. Oh my God. Can you just split? Holy crap. Oh. Can I get my maul back out of there? Please? Oh. Jesus. Whew. That is some tough wood. Heavy too. Oh man. That kind of got me worked up a little bit there. I'm gonna grab something to drink here quick. Check on chat. Just get my phone. Oh. Holy moly. That one made me work for it. I think if I get another one that doesn't want to split right away, I'm just gonna move on. That's a lot of work. I don't know if we don't have any chat or if it's not loading, but oh, that is a lot of work. I'm gonna keep splitting though. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna get my water out of the tent here. Oh, it's cold here, folks. Quite cold. We're about to see what the temperature is here on the old tent ski. Oh, I got the heater running in here, but it's I don't know if you can see that. It's really hard to see. Kind of a piece of crap. 21. It's 21 degrees Fahrenheit. I gotta get a better one of these things. I'm gonna return this one and get a better thing. Oh. Holy. Excuse me. Whew. Made myself some lemonade. Oh. Stuff's good, man. Refreshing after some work like that. Glad I got the balaclava on today. That wind is nipping at my little bits of skin that is visible or exposed. All right. Whew. Seal that puppy back up. Gotta do the good old nostril cleanser. Hate trying to get these things back on my hands, on these mitts. All right, let's go back. Oh, you guys want to see the fire from yesterday? Completely down. Hardly any pieces left on that thing. So I'd say that sort of worked. It didn't really work because it did fall down quite prematurely, but that's because I didn't set it up right in the first place. All right, let me just make sure you're in the right spot. I can't remember where I just had it. Is it right here? Right here? Just move this. Just slightly. Yeah. like that. Gotta make sure you're in the right spot again. Okay. That should be fun. All right. Split some more, and then the stack is getting kind of big, so we can move it inside the shack. Definitely not splitting that thing. Oh, this one should be nice and easy. Yeah. Good old gimme after that last one. So easy. So much easier than the last one. But I don't think that's gonna fit. I'm gonna have to chop that one, I think, again. Oh, never mind. We are good. Oh. Dang, look at all that crap. Is there a mouse in there or something? What in the heck? I bet you a mouse was living in there. Or something. Bet you that's what it was. There was a bunch of like debris in there. It's all probably would have just fallen out if it was the summertime, but it's all frozen right now. I bet you that's what it was. That's like what mouse homes kind of look like. Or at least as far as I've seen. Right. Another crap piece. I don't even know if this is worth it, but yeah, it's like I cut it awful. Here's a piece. Needs chopping. This one's already kind of chopping itself. Maybe not. Looked like it was. It's got some bits on there that are already kind of doing its own thing, you know? Oh, that one kind of hurt the hands. Get that reverb. If only I could hit right where I was trying to hit. Man, that is a hard piece. That one's got some ice on it. Maybe that's the reason. That makes a good point. I probably do want to elevate these a little bit off of the ground so they don't freeze to the ground. Is that a logical thing? I don't know. Man, this is a hard piece. Oh, it hurts going in to it. It's like, that one might be frozen. I don't know. If I can get right down that crack there. Yep. I mean, it's expanding it, but it's not really doing anything. What happens if we hit the other side now? Oh. That one split. That one made a little bit of a split down the sides. There we go. Yes. Whew. Boy, there's something to that sliding the hand back on that. I think it gives you that extra little bit of just letting that thing fly, you know? just that extra little bit of acceleration or force or whatever it is. Woo. That just slams that thing down. You gotta start on the top and then slide it at the last minute almost. It wants to. It's basically, there we go. I was gonna say it's basically there. Give this one more split and it'll be good to go. It's not ideal to split logs with the handle, but since it was there already. All right, do we have more pieces right active immediately? This is from that piece from before. Did it fall over the back? I don't know. Is this just the piece that I just did? No, this is that other piece, isn't it? Oh, I overswing it. Oh, shit. Wait, what? What's happening? It's moving? Did that move up? Or no? Or am I just imagining? Did that just move on me? I don't know. Did the head move? I think it did. Oh, fuck. Well, if it did, I don't know. I don't know if it did. No, I don't think it did, actually. God, it kind of looked like it did. I'm not messing with that piece anymore. That was that awful piece that we were thwacking away at for a hot minute, right before I took a break. What else we got? Crap piece. This one looks like crap too. This one looks like that piece of crap that I just worked with. I don't even want to mess with that piece right now. I think I'm gonna let that piece chill. I don't want to deal with that again right now. I think that's the same. This is the same material, I think. Yeah, it's that same piece of crap. I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, one could chill over there. Sheesh. And then a crap piece of wood. Got some tiny pieces. This big piece of wood. Shit. Tripping over stuff. I gotta cut that piece up into smaller pieces. Same with this thing. It's good firewood logs, I guess. Not or big fire logs. Outdoor bonfire logs. Just crap, you know. This is more of that crap wood, man. I'm not messing with that thing. I'm not sitting here thwacking away for 10 years to get nowhere. Okay. Here, we got some pieces. This one should do her. Ooh, did I miss it? What happened? I don't know, I hit it. It just bounced up. Kind of want to get this little piece off the side here. There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Then, can I just piece it off from there? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just swing it down the center. It's coming. It wants to. Definitely wants to. Let's try it on the other side here. Should be able to get that piece right there if I can hit it in the right spot. Basically, there we go. All right. There we go. Sheesh. Wow. Look at that piece. That's how it broke. It's wicked. Face is getting cold. I find it kind of crazy that some people like, I mean, part of me wants to live that way, but some people like have to do this every single day just to survive. Which I'm sure is why people like myself like videos like this, where you can kind of live vicariously in that life, living off the grid, sustaining yourself, you know. Damn, that one is not wanting to budge. Holy cow. Oh, let's try the other side again. Ouch. Fell on my foot again. Need some safety toe, some steel toe shoes or something. Come on, just split. Wants to. It's not even the spot that I was trying to split. It wants to split that center bit, but guess it doesn't want to split itself. There we go. Son of a gun, that was a hard one. This one should be easier. Although they probably won't split at all how I'm hoping they will. I stand corrected. They split exactly how I was hoping they would. Oh, I just toppled the whole thing. Usually the ones with like a knot in it like that will just split right at the knot. Oh, these ones are splitting nicely. Sweet. No complaints from this guy. Can we have a threefer? Or is this one gonna give me problems? Got a bad feeling about this one. It's giving us some bad juju. It won't even stand up straight. Off to a bad start with that one. Okay. Oh, shit. Caught it on the edge. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Can you stand up without me holding you up? Yeah, maybe. There we go. It was a threefer. Well, sorta. Obviously, that first bit didn't work, but that's because I didn't really hold it very well. Kind of let the axe sway a little bit to the side. Whew, chilly. I think I might start stacking this in there. I got so much in here now. Let me move this and I'll get you a spot that you can hopefully see me doing this. That would be nice. But it might be too much to ask for. I actually would probably put you on the wood pile now because it's pretty well solid right here. Gotta finish this door for this thing too. Whoa. We got quite a bit of wood in here. Hopefully that stove is pretty efficient. If it is, like, this should last quite a while, I'd imagine. I've never had a wood stove other than... Oh, man, got something in my throat. Other than one that I got not last year. Was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. I made a big igloo and I put one inside of it, but it was way too small. A little wood stove. It wasn't able to produce like any heat whatsoever. So I'm kind of worried that the one that Luke's got is going to be the same deal. But we'll see. Thing is, we got kind of a big hot tent, so I think we might need a big... Well, I don't know. It just depends on the insulation, I suppose. The problem with that igloo is it wasn't insulated, other than the ice. It had a big door in it, so it never really warmed up enough. It was also a really crappy thing. It just did not work to keep the smoke going up the flue, or whatever it's called. Is it the flue? Luke's gonna roll on me, not knowing my chimney terminology. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a drink of water. We get a pretty decently high stack of firewood in here already. Pretty impressive. Considering I've never really made my own firewood before. At least, especially not by hand. Without like a hydraulic press or anything like that. Obviously, that would be a lot more efficient. But kind of impractical to get one all the way down here without like a four-wheeler or something, or bobcat. Something else to get it down here, I guess. If I am under the understanding correctly, those things are kind of heavy. At least the ones that they have at like Menards. They're expensive and heavy. You might be able to get a smaller one, or portable size one that's not like attached to... I think these ones are like... I think the ones that I've seen are mostly like... They almost look like they're like trailers or something. I don't know if they are or not. They kind of look like they either could just be like on like a hitch or something, or like you could easily just like pull them around or something. Behind your cars. I don't know if I'm probably not remembering that right. Nice little bit of wood processing. Oh yeah, for anyone who's interested, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow morning early. We'll be up before the sun comes up. We'll be down here. I'll get a fire going. It's gonna be cold, really cold tomorrow. Like really, really cold. colder than today, I think, even. So probably -5 or -10 in the morning. So if you want to watch a really cold morning of, I think I might just get the fire going. I don't even know. I'll probably have to get out and do something though, because otherwise I'm gonna freeze. Then tune in tomorrow early. We're in Central Time here. I'll probably be up going at like, I don't know, 6 or so, 6 a.m. That's early for me. It's probably not super early for a lot of people, but for me, that's kind of early. All right, let's see. How's this thing framed here? I might just be able to leave it here while I do some more chopping. We'll move it. So here's the wood pile, by the way. If you've ever been wondering what the wood pile looks like. There's that big long piece I was talking about earlier. I want to make into a table. And here's the oasis of the wood pile. It's hard to really see it because there's a gradual down here actually, and it's all filled in with like a mix of dirt and sticks. Mostly sticks, but there's a little bit of dirt in there. I think I'll put you up over here now. And look this way at me here. Oh, no, that's gonna be blinded by the sun. Okay. Well, over here maybe. Kind of running out of spots to put it. How about there? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll work. Tiny little piece. I cut up some more pieces here too. Hopefully run low on the available pieces. Alright. That is pretty typical of these small pieces. Doesn't want to split. There we go. Go. Oops. I overswing that, probably. It's like a 50-50 shot when you swing your hand back, if it's going to come back down where you think it's going to come back down. That's why I typically don't do it. Oh, it's just kind of bouncing on me. Bouncy wood. We got that rubber tree. Not really, by the way. It's not actually a rubber tree. What the hell, though? There's something up with this. Maybe this is just a bouncy bit. What the heck? I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. Yeah, we'll just call that good. Whatever. I don't want to hit that anymore. I don't have to. Sorry for the sniffles. It's just one of them sniffly days. As they say in the Christmas songs, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Definitely nipping at mine. Kind of have a curved piece there. I don't really want to mess with that. It's a little bit too long too. Whew. Oh, yeah. Damn, that one came down with some force. Split herself into a couple of pieces. There we go. Gotta split that one more time. There we go. Nice. This is that curved piece I was talking about. I don't know if I really want to mess with that. Also looks like it's going to be one of those hard pieces again that don't split. Got a large amount of crap pieces here. I don't know why I stacked them here. I don't know what I was expecting to do with them. I think this is one of them hard pieces again. Let's see though, it's kind of the top bit of it, it looks like. Kind of buckthorn maybe. Yeah, that's a hard son of a gun. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't even care about it that much. Just sit here and thwack at it for years and years. Exhaust all your energy on one piece. No, thank you. Oh, just remembered we got football tonight. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Kind of forgot about that. We get around the holidays now. We get football every night, just about. You won't see me complaining. Need something to do. Once the sun goes down. Boom. Such a satisfying sound it makes when it splits. It just splits right through it like butter when it goes. Oh. I like it when it just works. That's nice. Oh, I'm starting to get kind of tired from it a little bit. The initial rush of energy is fading, I suppose. I'm basically out of pieces. I don't know if I really want to. No, I don't think this is one of them. Well, this might be one of those crap pieces that I was thwacking away on for 10 years. Not 100% sure. It's quite long though. I don't know if it's worth it. That's pretty high up. Well, maybe not. Made a pretty good crack right away. a lot of wood to split. I think that's the problem. There we go. No, no. Let it go. Oh, it's a heavy piece. Oh, that's right. Today's like one of the biggest travel days of the year, isn't it? I haven't really heard many planes. I think that's a private. Yeah, it's a private jet. There's like a smaller, I'm not sure if it's a private airport. There's a smaller, I think a regional airport or just over that way. Next town over. Where a lot of the rich folk who have all their kids have their own jet, you know. By the time they're able to be responsible enough to take a jet somewhere, I guess. I think that's where they fly into. Could be wrong. People that live on like Lake Minnetonka and like some monster place, you can go down to their one of the like 10 houses around the world at any given moment, you know. What a weird life that would be. I'd probably just go to like Telluride or something like that. Somewhere nice, natural. You can get away from other people and just like be in beautiful nature. Or like Aspen. Aspen is like a really nice spot. Some of the most beautiful scenery. It's actually one of the only places I've ever seen a moose with a baby, actually. There's an Aspen right off the road in some clearly very wealthy person's ranch yard. Whew. That place is loaded with monster properties, like hundreds of acres and just like a monster dwelling on the middle of it, and it doesn't even appear that anyone's there, you know? It's what a waste it really is, but it's like, that's why I didn't really like it when I was there. It felt like, it didn't feel like Colorado, like the stores all changed to like designer stores. It's kind of dumb. Like you can clearly tell that this isn't like just a Coloradoans like local place. This is like a very wealthy person's playground for the weekend. Can I do anything to this? Oh, come on. My goodness. Turn it. Will do anything? Doubtful. If I hit it from this side instead of that side. Helps if I hit it actually in the right spot. Oh, dang it. That was looking good too. Might be able to do that if I can get it to stay. It sounded like it split, but it's definitely not split. I split it somehow. There we go. Ow. Oh, right on the foot. That's no fun. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ah, right on the bone. Oh, man, that hurts. Ugh. I'm just gonna let that paint subside. Right on the top of the foot. Oh man, that is not pleasant. What am I gonna do with that now? I can't. Can I split that down further? Hopefully I can. We'll see. There we go. Well, that's weird, but whatever. Guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Some kind of represents like a leg. No, it's not. Looks like an animal leg or something. Man, wish I could get that to slice right down the center. It's not much more room to work with. Yeah, I don't know. Basically just like that. Might be able to. Ouch. I shouldn't have kicked that. That hurt too. Well, I don't know. Guess we'll just call that one as is. Whew. That's all my pieces except for that one. Ooh, my fingers are getting cold. The fingers are getting quite cold. I think that's a sign that I should stack these up. So I'm gonna do that. Nice little quick out today. Can't be out here for too long before your fingers freeze entirely. Oof. Oh, we got some good splitting done nonetheless. Always could be better, but could be worse. Definitely could be worse. I wonder if I can get the thing to follow me now. I wonder if it'll follow my face. Kind of curious. Maybe it will. Maybe if I do the face tracking in this mode, it'll actually work. Let's try it. Oh, I'm curious. Bear with me for a second. Let me see if I can do it. Not sure if I can. Does that work? Does it realize this is my face? Face tracking, huh? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't seem like it's going to. Right now, for some reason. I don't really know why. Can I read? I can record too. I don't understand the face tracking. Doesn't really make any sense. Why does that sometimes work and sometimes just not work at all? It's always working when I don't want it to work, you know? And then it doesn't work when I actually want it to work. Classic technology. Getting low on battery on this mic. No surprises. Well, we definitely have a lot of wood to work with already, so we've got a lot more that we can work with. So I'd say that was successful. Got through that whole bout of wood here that I had, basically, except for a couple of pieces that are a little bit too long or too crappy. Ouch. Starting to get sloppy and hurting my fingers and appendages. I feel like I'm a server at like a wood restaurant right now, just bringing out all the logs at one time for like a woodchuck. The woodchuck steakhouse. That's what we'll call the. That's what we'll call it down here, woodchuck steakhouse. That's the new name for the shack. Should make a sign that says Woodchuck Steakhouse. That would be funny. Constantly repositioning all this wood, but I kind of want to have this area be the like good wood area. Stacking good wood that can be then cracked into other pieces of wood. It's a mess here though, my God. So many little pieces of semi-processed wood. It's a trip on. You step on them and they roll underneath you. Oh man. Well, all right. That was a good bit of processing down there. I'm happy with that. Get this thing out of the way here. Keep tripping on it. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I brought the battery out and I haven't even used it. Can't even see the sun because it's just like the lenses are slightly frosted. It's so cold out here. I can't even, it just gets completely washed out by the sun right now. Oh shoot, I forgot about this stuff. I got all this stuff to stack up still. Okay, well, let me stack this up here. So can I put you in the shadow here? I think so, yeah. Let me put this battery in here. And then we can mess with that. What's the 90% on the battery? That's pretty good. That is pretty good, not gonna lie. Bet it feels pretty good inside of this tent right now. What is going on? Can I not get it up? What the heck? What's going on? Can I not do this? What the heck? Yeah, it feels good in here. 64 degrees in here compared to 20 degrees outside. Woo-wee! Look at that closed up again. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. It's 64 degrees in there. Holy moly. I'm gonna put my coat in there and my hat. I don't know why I put it out here. That was dumb. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do any chainsaw work. I might. I'm gonna put these inside the tent here and probably gonna have to change out this microphone too. So maybe I do that before it completely cuts out and you can't hear a single thing. Oh shoot. I threw that into the fire. Idiot. Okay. Where are those microphones at? They're there. Okay. Is this the right one? Can't remember. Nope. Not that one. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Turn this one off. Okay. And put the wind protector on her. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do this. Put the whole magnet thing. There we go. That magnet in the right spot. There we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Off camera work for a second. Getting that into place. Ooh, it feels good in there. Feels really good in there. I just gotta stack up this stuff. This is the stuff I cracked yesterday. A little bit of it at least. I don't remember if this was all of it or not. I think it was. Ooh, my hands. The ends of my appendages are getting quite chilly. Chilly Billy. So we'll stack these up and hop in a tent for a bit, I think. Get a little bit warmed up again. Ooh. That's some good looking wood right there. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Wasn't really sure what I was going to use the shack for, but as a wood hut, I think that's a good use for it. I think that'll serve nicely as a wood hut. It's kind of a temporary thing. Probably change it up next year if we're still operating out of here. We'll see. It's kind of a lot of work putting that thing up. Took about a week, I think, working on it. Basically all day, every day. Oh man, these pieces are way too long. What was I thinking? Sheesh. Ooh, that's a heavy piece right there. Come on. Get in there. There you go. Well, with the ground freezing, I don't really have to worry about those pylons or whatever. Not pylons, but support pieces on that falling out. They're frozen into place now. I almost can guarantee you these pieces are going to be all way too long. I'm going to have to cut them down to size. Oh well. I can do that. Not going to hurt me to do that. It's so satisfying seeing all this nice chopped wood back here now. Should hold this over for quite some time, I'd imagine. At least. Okay. Well, our sun's about to go down here. That means it's gonna get quite cold out here. So I think I'm gonna put this stuff back. Start to get kind of packed up here. Got out here late today, but better late than never. That's my opinion on that matter. Okay, we got our PPE. Let's put this in the tent. It's nice and warm. Ooh. I'm chilly. Very chilly. I think I'm gonna just put this in the, I'm just gonna put this in the area in here. Not take it up right now. Grab it another day. Probably tomorrow. It's not much of a door, but it at least acts as some sort of barrier. that I can like think that it like actually feels like a door, sort of. Now we got some wood for the next time we have a fire down here. Oh, face is cold. Face is definitely cold. I'm gonna put on my, I got some heated gloves, some battery powered gloves. I think I'm gonna put those on. Oh, 'cause I am cold. I'll take you in here with me. It's kind of chilly. Will it turn? Turn, please. Let's get the PPE inside of the tent where it's warm. Nice. Oops. Here are those gloves I was talking about. They're supposedly heated. I don't really know how to tell if they're on or off. They're quite comfortable. Oh yeah, okay. That's how you know that they're on. You can definitely feel them warming up. Oh, that's nice. Wow, okay. These are those mobile warming gloves from Costco. I also have the socks on, and I'm not even wearing like winter socks or shoes. Sorry, these are just like my regular like trail running shoes. Basically, I don't use them for that, but that's what they're for. And they have no insulation for the winter, so like this, they shouldn't be warm. Like my feet should be frozen, but my feet are actually like almost sweaty. They're that warm, and they're on the lowest setting, so it's pretty impressive. At least I'm pretty sure they're on the lowest setting. I didn't read the guide on how to actually use them properly, so whether or not that is actually the case or not is up in the air. But I think I'm gonna put all my PPE inside of there. And, oh man, take a load off inside of here maybe for a second. I take you in here with me. Get you shortened up quick. Get this thing down to size. You're on a tripod, so it's not like it's anything too crazy, but gotta get you minified. Got a honey, I shrunk the kids to you, so I can take you with me. There we go. All right. Let's go inside. My hands are already warm again. That's awesome. Oh man, it feels so good in here too. Oops, sorry. Put you right into the edge of that. That wasn't very nice of me. Oh, come on. Get you up over here. Make yourself at home here. Oh, it's nice in here. Nice and toasty. It says it's 43 degrees in here, although I feel it's probably warmer than that. Let's turn this thing up to high. Oh yeah. Let's get this cranking. Let's get warmed up. Oh shoot, you're not even looking at me. Oh, there we go. I don't even need these on right now. Just turn these off. Heck yeah. These are pretty nice gloves, all things considered. I've only had them for one day, so... Or, well, I've had them for a couple of days, but I've only taken them out and used them today. So I guess that is up for potentially changing my review, that is. Ugh. Luke let me use his tent here, and this thing's got just enough room for me to be able to sit in. So nice. So nice of him to let me use it. Only downside is it's on uneven ground, so it's kind of hard to work with. I'm sitting basically up against this wall here. Be ideal to not be sitting here, but it is what it is. Better than nothing type of thing. Can't really move. Damn. I can't stand up. Oh, crap, I can't stand up. I'm gonna have to go down to my knees to move. Jesus. Criminy. Maybe being on the top side would be better. I'll move everything to the other side here. Carefully, so as to not melt anything. Okay. I've just realized that the little hatch down here for the cord has been sitting open the whole time. It's not ideal by any means. Gotta get that heated up in here a little bit. A little bit ski. I don't know if I can sit here or not without it like. Can I move this without this disconnecting? Hopefully. Okay. Now can I put you over here? That would be ideal. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Oh, that's still not very ideal, but it's better than being stuck that way. The angle is like slightly that way and slightly that way, so it's like down into that corner over that way. But it is good to be back in the warmth of a heater. Kind of crazy that we're able to accomplish that in just this like little tent here. It's not even a hot tent, you know. This is just a summer. Like, this is cheap Coleman tent, you know. Like, there's nothing fancy about this thing. Oh, it's so nice and warm though. I can put you up here. Yeah. Oh, It's nice and warm up here because that's where all the heat's going, basically. It's going straight up, following this edge here and coming up here. It's coming from this little Mr. Heater down here. Look at that, nice glow. It's almost too hot having your hand over it. Oh, this will give me some time to catch up on the chat quick. It's got a light button, but it doesn't do anything when you hit it. Kind of worthless. I'm not gonna lie. Press to adjust the backlight. High, low, off. It's just like off, off, or off. Hold the minus to search for sensor. So the high outdoors today has been 22 degrees, and the low, according to this, is 13 degrees. But that's like actual temperature, that doesn't account for the like real feel or the wind chill. And it says inside the high has been 65 degrees and the low is 16 degrees. So it stays a little bit warmer in here even when the heater's off. 30 degrees warmer in here than it is out there. Which is interesting. But I guess it is just slightly more insulated in here, potentially. There's not any insulation, like whatsoever. Like I'm getting a breeze through here. But kind of tired. Not gonna lie. After thwacking all that wood, I'm tired. Ugh. Cool tent, thank you. Appreciate it. What's going on? We're just chilling right now. I'm trying to think about what I want to do. It's getting kind of close to the end of the day here, so I think I might call it quits. But we'll see. Got some stuff to do. We will have bills, Black Friday tax, all that fun stuff. Currently trying to see what the temperature will be. Oh, no way. There's football happening right now? What? Shoot, I didn't know that. There's two. Wait. Oh, this is the only game today? Oh. Shoot, I thought there was more football tonight. Dang, I thought it was later on. Well, drat, it's happening right now. Second half has just started, so I could probably watch it. Oh, I think I might go do that. I'm tired. Dang. Kind of really tired. Well, it was a lot of axe swinging, but I think I'm going to call it at that for today. I think so. I think I'm going to get wrapped up here and... it's so good being around this little heater, though. Life is good around the heater. Oh, yeah. I don't know how well I can put my stuff on in here. Probably gotta get off of this chair. Can't stand up too high on that thing. Okay. Now to do this without putting anything into the heater, starting it on fire, would be worse than anything else. Okay. What's our final reading in here? To 47 degrees. Kind of depends on where you put this thing, but we're at 47 degrees right now on that thing. I'm looking forward to that hot tent. That'll be nice. That'll be quite nice. Not having a breeze ripping through. Being able to have a wood stove in it. Can I get this in here? There's one on. Oh, there's going on here. There we go. Very nice. Alright, well, thanks for joining. I think I'm going to end the stream there for the day. I'm kind of chilly. And I think I'm going to go watch the rest of that football game that's on TV right now. I get bundled up before I go out there. Oh. Not really looking forward to going back out there, to be honest. It's a bit cold. Something kind of smelled like pee there for a second. I wasn't sure what that was. Kind of weird. I don't know if it's my hat that smells that way or what, but it's not very pleasant. Turn the heaters on these things. I might be sitting too close to this thing. I don't know. The heater, maybe? There's a number of things that it could be. Get the heaters turned on these these things though. That'll be nice. Bring this back down here. Alright, yep, I'm gonna call it quits there for the day. Kind of a shorter stream today, but a little bit more on point as to what I was doing. So thanks for joining, and yeah, if you're gonna be on tomorrow, we'll be up early for early morning stream. So gonna try to test that out and see how that goes. It's also the only time I can really stream tomorrow, so we'll see you then.